Welcome back, guys. Sorry I look like a smashed bag of assholes right now. This is a video I've been wanting to do for a really long time. I did this forever ago on my TikTok. I really wanted to sit down and kind of dig into this. So I am going to be ranking from 1 to 50 all 50 romance anime that I have currently seen. There are some that I'm currently watching. It just happened to work out perfectly that I've seen exactly 50 right now, which is a lot considering I was never into romance. Obviously, I'm a big like shonen girly, and I watched Fruits Basket 3 years ago, and within that year I watched almost all 50 of these romance anime. I think I've only watched 5 to 10 of them the two years following. So I went into full romance mode. Like, I was addicted to it. So a lot of these I haven't seen in a while, so I did kind of like Google some stuff and do some refreshers. Obviously we're going to be starting at the bottom with the worst of the worst, and I'm not going to lie to you guys, I kind of do a little bit of research before I watch things. So I pretty much would recommend like over 40 of these. Like, honestly, I haven't seen many like really bad romance anime, so if you're looking for recommendations, you're in the right place, because I will give you a quick like Google synopsis of the show. Excuse me. And then I will tell you my thoughts and feelings. Disclaimer: you're not going to love a lot of these opinions, because this is not a list from what I think is objectively the best. This is like how much joy I got out of it. I wrote down the name of every single romance anime I've seen, and I really stared at this for like an hour, and I was like, how much did I enjoy these? The sun just said fuck you and left. I really sat down and looked at them and said, how much did I enjoy this? Did I enjoy this one more than this one more than this one? And I really just went based off of that. So some of the answers actually surprised me, because just because something's good doesn't mean it held my attention and entertained me as much, if that makes any sort of sense. So this is a personal opinion. Don't attack me. If something towards the bottom is one of your favorites, I'm sorry. I just personally don't like it. That's no hate to you. You shouldn't hate on me. Sun, please come back. Please come back. The light in my room is so freaking orange, even with 2 ring lights. Please come back. Also, I am totally open to recommendations down in the comments, because I would like to get back into watching romance anime. I'm currently watching The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity right now, and it is super cute. I've only seen 2 episodes, but it is super cute. Also, I did include BL in this. I considered making it its own video, but I did include BL into this list. Me personally, I prefer reading BL. I prefer the mangas of all of these BL to the actual anime adaptations anyways, but I still wanted to include them. Coming in dead last at number 50 is Rent-a-Girlfriend. And the quick little Google synopsis of Rent-a-Girlfriend. Rent-a-Girlfriend is a romantic comedy anime about a college student who, after a breakup, uses an app to, in quotes, rent a girlfriend. The story follows how their fake relationship becomes complicated as real feelings, family, and friends get involved. It sounds like a good concept, but holy sweet shit, the execution is just not there. I only watched a couple episodes of season 2, but from every time I mention this on TikTok, I get comments saying, don't worry, nothing's fucking happened yet. And I don't even know what season they're on, but how the fuck has nothing happened yet? Also, I just think the MC is so annoying and so lame, and I know that I am not an MC person, but this guy literally makes me want to punch drywall. This is like the only show where the MC spends more money per episode than the animation budget and still gets no ass. It's just really not my thing. I think a lot of other people don't like the show, but I have like come across some like diehard fans that like fight to the death in my comment sections about Rent-a-Girlfriend, and I I am so sorry. I don't get it. Coming in at 49, people get mad at me because they think this is like the cutest anime ever. Number 49 is Shikamori is Not Just a Cutie. I am so sorry, but I tried watching this with Kira, and she fell asleep like 5 minutes into every episode because she was so fucking bored. I think I like the first 2 episodes. I was like, oh, okay, it's just one of those like cutesy, like, you know, things. But it never really goes beyond just being cutesy, and it's not even cutesy in any sort of exciting way whatsoever. I was just so fucking bored, and there were just like weird innuendos throughout the whole thing. Like, you can't even call them fan servicey, but I remember there was one time Kira was actually awake and we were watching an episode and they were doing something on a date or something, and the girl was holding an ice cream cone, and I said, Kira, they're gonna close up on her licking this ice cream in a very inappropriate manner. Guaranteed, just wait. And then it like happened. It's really weird. There's this weird kind of like incognito fan service going on in this show that just was fucking strange to me. The little like Google explanation for this is that it's a rom-com about a sweet, clumsy guy with a seemingly perfect girlfriend who switches from adorable to badass whenever he's in trouble. Which is literally all the time. I like shows that are slice of lifey like this, where they're just normal ass high school students. I like it to be the slightest bit realistic and like not, I don't even know how to explain it, but they're just regular people, and I swear to God, like, if a tree fucking fell on this guy, this bitch would probably catch it. Like, that's it. He is in danger, stepping out of his home at all times. It's a little overdone. I think they could have dialed it back and added some plot. If they just dialed back the fact that he can't go 4 minutes without almost breaking his neck, and then added just a minuscule amount of plot, I probably would have liked it. I have experienced better plot watching my 6 and 7-year-olds play fucking Legos together. This is also the only anime on the list that I didn't finish. Obviously, I'm not caught up on Rent-a-Girlfriend. I guess you could consider that you could consider that me dropping that one as well. I couldn't finish the last 2 episodes of Shikamori. I literally couldn't do it. Kira refused. She was like, I can't do this. And Kira loves cute, fluffy shit. She would exclusively watch cute, fluffy shit if it was up to her. And she could not finish this shit. Number 48 is Scum's Wish. I myself needed Google to explain this show to me, because I have tried to explain it to people, and I can't even, I don't know how to explain this show. So, it's considered a dark romance about 2 high schoolers who pretend to be in love to fill the emotional void of unrequited feelings for other people. Sounds like a good anime, right? Like, if you just stopped there, sounds like a really good show, right? Fucking wrong. It would be a really great concept, but the girl is in love with her very adult family friend, and the boy is in love with his very adult teacher. And some very, very inappropriate things happen. I'm just gonna say that without spoiling anything. I'm gonna try not to spoil anything in case you actually want to watch this dumpster fire. The only reason it is above the other 2, despite being an abomination, is the fact that it did hold my attention, in the sense that it was a train wreck that I could not look away from. If I had known some of that stuff was going to happen, I would have never started it. But again, like, you can't walk away mid train wreck, mid car crash. You've got to see it through. I did see it through. I wish I could forget it, but alas, I cannot. Number 47, we have Yes, No, or Maybe. This is the first BL that made it to the list, and this one upsets the shit out of me. The little Google explanation for this show is that it is a BL about a perfectionist TV announcer who hides his rude, cynical, true self behind a charming public persona and a laid-back animator who sees through his act. Okay, sounds really cute. And it is really cute. The entire show is really good. And I know I said I wouldn't spoil anything, but this anime needs a trigger warning. So I'm gonna spoil something. Basically, the laid-back sweet guy doesn't recognize who the dude is, like offset or whatever, because he like I said, like he's totally different. But then he ends up kind of realizing who he is, and they fall in love, and it's like really cute, like kind of one of those like be yourself, I love you regardless of whatever type of deals. Okay, cute. I literally was like, this is probably my new favorite BL. This is so fucking cute. Until it's not. I love spice, okay? I love spice. And when, you know, at the very last, you know, minute or two of it was like what appeared to be really cute spice, I was like, but there are words exchanged and things done towards the end of the spice that are giving very, very not consensual and fucking weird. I don't know why we had to ruin this really cute show with that, but they did, so that's why it's so low. If that didn't happen, this shit would be like pretty high on the list, to be honest. Number 46, this is going to be the first anime that I would say, if it sounds like it's for you, watch it, because it's not a bad anime by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just not the target audience. Like, it's just not for me personally. Number 46 is Anohana, the flower we saw that day. Cue the hate. I have been told I'm heartless for this take a lot of times, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Basically, it's a heartfelt anime about a group of friends who drifted apart after the death of their friend Menma. Years later, the ghost of their friend comes back to haunt the MC. I think his name is Jinta. Comes back to haunt the MC, and the group end up reuniting and confronting their feelings and helping their friend like move on. It even when I read it, even when I was like Googling it, I was like, sounds like a really good show. It is good. Maybe I suck. Maybe I just suck. Maybe I should watch it again. I just remember feeling unfulfilled at the end. I mean, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I was like, maybe I don't know. I've changed a lot from the 3 years ago that I watched it. I've discovered a heart since then. I'm definitely far less, depressed, shitty, and cynical. So maybe I should rewatch it. But I just remember, like, the payoff not being worth the time I invested into the show. So maybe I'll watch it again, maybe I won't. If you like cutesy stuff like this, I would recommend watching it. I think me putting it this low on the list shouldn't deter you from watching it, because it is cute. Number 45 is 5 centimeters per second. Maybe this shit was just way too real for me. Maybe I related to the main character way too much. But, like, basically, the guy and the girl, they're all cute and in love or whatever when they're kids, and they become long distance. They travel to see each other. It's really cute. And I guess they kind of drift apart somehow, and then, like, it just ends. Then it, like, fast forwards to when they're adults, and it just, I don't know. I can't spoil it. I feel like any explanation for the show would be a spoiler. I was just pissed off at the end. I have a personal beef with the show. Again, maybe I kin the boy MC too much or something, but I just, fuck this show. But it's a good show. I mean, or it's not a show. It's actually like a movie, like a short movie. It is good. It is good. It's real. It's raw. Number 44 is Charlotte. And basically the premise of it is they're like a bunch of like superpower using kids, and the guy figures out that there's like other superpower using kids out there, and he goes to like the special school for superpower user kids. I should probably stop saying superpower user kids so much. Some stuff goes down. It's really good. I binged this in 1 or 2 days, like just like on my iPhone, like at work and stuff. Like, cause it was really good. The only reason it's so low is because I tried to base this kind of based off of the romantic element, and like when I was seeking out romances to watch when I found this, and it was like recommended. If you're seeking out a really romancy romance, I don't think this is the one for you. There's just not there's payoff. I'll give you that. I don't really want to spoil anything, but it is only so low because the romance element isn't romancing. You know, there's romance, and then there's like, oh, there's romantic elements. That's kind of that. So I'm basing it off of like how good it is as a romance, not how good it is as a show. Still recommend. I think it's one of those like hidden gems. It is really good. Like I said, even these ones that are way down on the bottom of my list, I still think they're pretty good. He goes through it. Like the MC, he really goes through it. Like grief, depression, all that shit. For that aspect, it was just, it is really good. Shit, maybe I should have put it higher. I don't know, but basically, Charlotte's really low on my list for romance anime, but it is a good anime. You should watch it. I'm about to tell you guys number 43, and just sharpen your pitchforks. Just sharpen them now. I don't really need to continue to give you the little Google synopsis. Why does that sound like it's not a word, but it is? I don't need to give you those anymore because a lot of these from here on out don't really need introduction. If they do, I'll give it for the lesser known ones. But number 43 is Ouran High School Host Club. It took me like 3 years to finish the show because I was like really bored. That's not because I don't like older romance. Like some of my top favorites are like older shows. Guys, I don't know. I was bored. I know there is plot and it's just a lot of cute fluff, but for whatever reason it just like didn't hold my attention. There were some episodes that I really, really liked, and like I just, I went off about how Charlotte is like a really good show and whatnot. It's not a bad show. It's just not for me personally, I guess. I do like a lot of the characters, and like, again, like I said, it's a cute romance. Don't come for my neck. I told you guys, like, I like everything that's above yes, no, or maybe. I like everything that's above. I don't like regret watching it. It's a classic. I think everyone should watch the classics. If you're like a real true anime fan, like watch the classics. It's just not, again, I stacked all these up based off of enjoyment, and I didn't enjoy it as much as the other ones. Number 42 is Your Lie in April, which also, I guess, just if your pitchforks are already sharpened after the last one, just sharpen them even more. Just put me down. I was just kind of bored. I feel like, so this is the problem I think with Your Lie in April. I think it should have been 12 episodes. I don't think it needed to be as long as it was, and I can appreciate the beauty in it. It did make me cry. I think not just the stuff with the lead female, but the stuff with the MC I think was really good, like his growth and stuff like that, but there were parts where I was really bored. And again, I think it should have been a 12 episoder. I think it's like 24 or something like that. I just got a little bored. Although the story is beautiful, I think everybody should watch this show. If you're looking for an anime that is going to hurt your feelings, watch this. And if you don't know what it's about, basically he plays the piano, she plays the violin, and they just have this like sweet little innocent romancy thing, and she is terminally ill. So yeah, it's fucking sad. Number 41 is Hota Ruby no Mori. I think it translates to like the fireflies, something about the fireflies light. This is just a short little like movie type anime. I think it's like 45 minutes long, 45 minutes long. It's about a girl who finds this spirit in the woods, and he can't touch anyone or else he'll disappear. And they're just really cute, and some people wouldn't consider it a romance. I myself don't really consider it very romance. I mean, you can, it's complicated. It's complicated. Just go fucking watch the shit. Just go watch the shit. I do believe they like do love each other, but there's some conflicting opinions without me spoiling anything. It's also pretty fucking sad. So if you want something to wreck your feelings in a short amount of time, just go watch that. Number 40 is Devil's Line, and I was actually surprised that I put this so low because I do like this show a lot, and I know a lot of people haven't watched it, so I will give you my quick little Google explanation. It is a dark urban fantasy about vampires called devils who secretly coexist with humans. The story follows Anzai, who is half devil, half human, and falls in love with a human girl named Sukasa. Great concept. Okay execution. There was just some points where I was a little bit bored. If you haven't seen the OVAs for this show, highly recommend. I think they take it from good to great. I do love this show. There is some spice. Like, if you like spicy stuff, it is awkward spice, but it is very spicy. Basically, the vampires in this show, like, when they get horny, they want to drink blood. I can't make this shit up. So, yeah. So he's half devil, half human, and they coexist, so they try to, like, control themselves, whatever. He loves this girl, wants to be with this girl, so he's got to learn how to, like, not want to eat her when he gets a boner. So, yeah. Number 39 is Say I Love You, and I think this was, like, the third romance anime I ever watched. It is really cute. It is just your basic, like, slice of life. Popular guy, not so popular girl. They fall in love. It's really cute. It's just, it's pretty basic. I would say it falls up there with the classics. It is a little bit older. I think if you're a romance anime lover, it's one of those that you kind of have to watch. It's one of the classics, in my opinion. It's only so low, not because it isn't great, but because just some of the stuff above it has more plot, more drama, more, you know, like, spice, not in the horny kind of spice, guys. It is plain. That is the best way to explain it. It is kind of plain, but it is good. Like, you need that sometimes. Sometimes you just need to watch two cute people be cute together. I don't know. Number 38 is White Album 2, and I feel like not many people have seen this. I don't see anybody talk about this anime, but it was really good. So there's like 3 high school students and they form a band and they have like a super messy love triangle. That's about it. I mean, there are some points where I remember being a little bit bored. I was a little bit meh, like it wasn't something that I like binged. Like, each episode didn't leave me like needing more, you know what I mean? But that doesn't mean it's not a really good story. Can't spoil anything, but it did hurt my feelings. Number 37 needs no introduction. It is My Dress Up Darling. Unpopular opinion, I really liked My Dress Up Darling. Like, I know it gets hate, and I'm going to be honest and say rightfully so it gets hate, because if they had toned down the fan service by like 50 notches, throw a little in there. I don't give a shit. Throw a little fan service, whatever, okay? Whatever, a little bit, whatever. It would have been way higher on my list, to be honest. The MC is cute as fuck. I think he is so adorable. So adorable. And what's her face? Love her personality. What's her name? Marin, I think. She's adorable. Cute personality, beautiful girl. It's cute as shit. I think it's cute. I think the hate is valid, though. Speaking of valid hate, number 36 is Domestic Girlfriend. Let's play a little game, okay? Let's play a little put a finger down game. Put a finger down if you have watched an anime where the MC sleeps with his crush's little sister just to find out the following day that both of them are moving into his house and they are his new stepsisters. Because that is literally the show, and it's bad. It's not, I'm asking for the hate right now by putting this so high, but this is a perfect example of when the train wreck is so bad you can't look away, but like in an exciting way, not in like a garbage way. Like, it is garbage, but how the fuck do I explain this? This shit consumed me. I was like, well, what fucking happens next? What next? What next? Who's in love with who? It held my attention. It entertained me. I had to put it this high. I didn't want to. Guys, I really didn't want to. Feel free to leave hate comments. Number 35 is Love is Hard for Otaku, and this one really is just kind of one of those warm and fuzzy feeling cutesy shows. I like that we've got a warm and fuzzy show that's like two adults. He's a huge fucking nerd, and she's like an undercover nerd, okay? Like, she tries to present herself like she's like all, you know, normie and shit, but she's actually a huge nerd, and they fall in love. If you don't want a slow burn, I would recommend, because they do get together pretty early on, and it's just really cute. There's no huge, crazy plot. It's just refreshing to have, like, a kind of cute anime where it's, like, two adults, like, figuring out love, and, like, you know? Also, he is super fine. Super fine. All right, number 34 is My Happy Marriage. And you guys are probably ready to use those fucking pitchforks by now. I can appreciate My Happy Marriage for what it is. If you follow me on TikTok, I think you'll be surprised that I even put it this high. The only reason it is so high is because it did hold my attention. It did entertain me. But for me, it's just so aggressively overhyped, in my opinion. Like, there's just... when people talk about this show, I'm like, there's no way we watched the same show, right? Because it is number 34 on the list, pretty close to the middle of my list. That's a perfect way to describe it. Mid. Again, I don't think this one needs any introduction to what it's about, but it is arranged marriage. There is some, like, cool powers going on. I mean, if you want to call them cool powers, I think they are super fucking corny. I think when the whole power thing got involved, I was like, I don't like it. I don't get it. Why is this happening? It feels like watching, you know, around Christmas time, the Hallmark movies, how cringy the acting is. That's what this reminds me of, but it's not acting, it's animated. They intentionally made it like that. Bad acting that isn't acting. It's giving Hallmark anime. Maybe I suck. I don't think the story is bad. I don't know what it is. I can't even say it's the acting, because they're not acting. They're just pixels. It was intended to be this way. Anyways, again, feel free to hate. You guys are really gonna hate me when you know the anime that is right above My Happy Marriage, because number 33, I can't even say it. Number 33 is My Little Monster. I don't want to hear it. I don't give a shit. It entertained me. It made me laugh. He was funny. She's funny. It was funny. It was funny. He's like a delinquent, and he's not very smart, and she's like a straight A student, stick up the ass, like, you know, like, perfect. And they've got a thing, and, like, he's definitely in love with her, for sure, and she's definitely in love with him, but, like, hates herself for it. I liked it. Hey guys, it's Editing Romy. Being the insufferable dipshit that I am, I completely forgot to film numbers 31 and 32? Yeah, 31 and 32, so... Number 32 is Cherry Magic. And Cherry Magic is like a work romance between two guys, and if you're looking for like a super cute fluffy BL between two grown men, this is perfect. I love a workplace romance. It is so super cute, and I wish it got more attention. So the MC is like super shy and quiet. He is a 30-year-old virgin and he develops the power to be able to read minds through like touching people, and that's how he finds out that his coworker has a crush on him. And it's just cute. It's so cute. Number 31 is Your Name. And honestly, the animation in this is just off the charts beautiful. There isn't this huge romantic element in my opinion, but it is considered a romance. So there's a girl and a boy, and they mysteriously are like switching bodies, and they live really far away and stuff, but they end up figuring out like who each other is, and they keep trying to like find each other and like save each other. It's really cute. And again, the animation is so beautiful. It's definitely like It's definitely original. It's definitely different. But if you want something like super, super romancy, this isn't the one for you. I love this movie though. Number 30 is one that I binged in a day and I want to watch it again because like I forget some of the aspects. When I binge something like that, sometimes I will forget, like I need to refresh my brain and actually process. Like when I get so excited to watch something, I'm just like watch. I want to watch this one again and process it. Number 30, Romantic Killer. I don't even know how to explain it myself, so let me just find an explanation on the internet. Romantic Killer is a comedy about a girl who only cares about video games, chocolate, and her cat. Relatable. Until a magical creature forces her into in real life romance scenarios to fix her love life. It's messy. It's funny as hell. I was laughing my ass off. It's love triangle-y. It's just cute and funny. It's just cute and funny, and I loved it. So, number 21 is Taidama Okairi. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but it translates to Welcome Home. It is an ABO, so if you are not into that, this won't be for you. It's not, ABO isn't like my favorite genre. I do, and like, this is the only anime I've ever watched of it. I do read some. It's not like I seek it out like it's my favorite thing in the world, but I am like a casual enjoyer of it. So, I mean, if you're gonna give it a shot, this would be the anime to do so because they are so cute and so in love, and I just love watching two gay men raise babies and love them and be cute. And there actually is like decent plot to this, so I don't want to spoil anything. The alpha's family isn't crazy about the relationship and not super involved in their baby's life, blah blah blah, so it's kind of about them like kind of trying to fix that relationship. The omega, he has like a super traumatizing backstory. Like, it is good. It is not just all fluff, but the episodes that are just fluff, I'm obsessed with. I'm also obsessed with, like, the side romances that I hope get fleshed out more in following seasons. I might read it. I don't know. I haven't read it, so... But yeah, if you're into BL and or ABO, fucking watch this shit. It literally was so cute. I almost cried. Number 28 is the Netflix movie Bubble. So I've seen mixed reviews from people about this movie. I think it has the most beautiful animation that I've ever seen. Dare I say, like, Demon Slayer level. Like, the animation is one of the most gorgeous things I've ever seen. It's like a post-apocalyptic world in Tokyo, Japan, and I love apocalypse and post-apocalyptic things. There's like these weird bubbles that kind of like take over and like cause weird shit to happen, and the MC, he is so cute. I literally adore him. I think his name is like Hibiki? I think that's what it is. But he meets this like girl that's somehow connected to the bubbles, and like they have a thing, and it's so fucking cute. It did also make my eyes hot. It almost made me cry. So if you want to feel something and you don't want to commit to watching a long ass anime with a bunch of seasons, Bubble is a movie, and just being able to stare at that beautiful animation for an hour is like worth it, in my opinion. These weird bubble things turn it into just like one big giant like parkour playground. So they do like all this weird like free running stuff, and like it's so cool. It's so cool. Number 27 is Howl's Moving Castle, and I know people will be mad that it isn't higher on the list. I think I kind of bumped it up this high just because I don't want people to come for me. I love Howls. Obviously, I've been saying I love these anime since we were all the way down in the 30s. Obviously, I love Howl's Moving Castle. I think it's worth the watch. I don't know what it is. I'm not the biggest Ghibli, Shibli. I don't even know how you say it, but I'm not the hugest fan. Like, I have only seen 3 of them, Howls being one. Spirited Away, I love Spirited Away. Howls, I just thought was like good. It was good. I literally don't even know what to say. It's good. He's beautiful. Him as a character, chef's kiss, beautifully done. I do tend to like weird things. It's got the weird aspect. I have only seen it once, and I really do think I just need to rewatch Howl's Moving Castle. I was in a bad place when I watched it. Like, it was not a good day when I was like, when I watched it. So maybe I just need to rewatch it. If Howl's Moving Castle is your favorite romance anime, I totally get it. Totally understand. just not mine. Number 26 is so underrated. It's Ride Your Wave. This shit shattered me. If you know nothing about this, I don't really want to say anything about it, but it has a lot to do with grief. If you are struggling with grief, I think maybe this movie could actually help you. It's a girl and a guy. They're cute and in love. They love to surf. They live by the ocean. It's just adorable. Go watch it. Like I said, I don't want to spoil anything. If you've never heard anything at all about it, don't look anything up about it. Just go watch it so you can be like traumatized, I guess, to the full extent traumatized. Number 25 is Orange, and Orange used to be a lot higher on my list, but Orange was within the first like 5 to 10 anime that I ever watched ever. And I think I do need to rewatch this one as well, because I do love it. I feel like I like it more than I'm giving it credit for. The premise is their friend passed away due to sewer slide, and I don't even remember how it is, they find a way to like kind of go back and try to change how things turned out. And without spoiling, it is really sad on a whole lot of levels, because like the main character girl, like a lot of sacrifices have to be made to fix the whole thing, and it is just wow. It is so good. You know what, I fucked up. I don't think it should be this low. I don't have time to change the whole list. I definitely want to rewatch Orange. Or maybe I'll read it. You know what? I'm gonna read Orange. Number 24 is Yamada-kun at level 999. This shit like consumed me when I first watched it. I just am also a nerd and love video games, and I just kind of loved I don't know, I just love the aspect. I think he's a really cool character. I think she's adorable. This is a newer one, so you guys probably don't need a big explanation for what it's about, but basically it's about a girl who got her heart broken, and she like uses video games to like cope or whatever. And while she's playing, she meets this guy who's like a pro gamer. He's really like aloof and like antisocial and shit, and she's like kind of the opposite. She's like bubbly and stuff, and I love the grumpy sunshine vibes. Number 23 is Stranger by the Shore. I know this is controversial because there is an age gap between the two characters at the beginning of the show. It is a BL, and at the beginning of the show, it shows a boy, his name is Mio, and I guess at the time he's like 16 or 17, and he meets the guy who is like older, I think 21-ish, 2021. And then basically like they go their separate ways or whatever, and they don't meet again until Mio is 19 and he's of age and age of consent, all of that, whatever, and they end up falling in love. And I loved it. I thought it was really cute. They do have it like in a movie style. I don't think they've come out with anything else that's animated for it, but I haven't checked. I do also read the manga. The manga has like, goes beyond the movie. I don't really see anything wrong with it. It's not as if the other character's name is Shu, I think. He didn't groom him or anything like that at all. They literally just had a moment where they kind of like interacted for a second, and that was the extent of it. Maybe I'm crazy and maybe it is like immoral or something, but I don't really see anything crazy wrong with it. And when they do like reconnect, Mio, the younger one, is the one that is trying to get with him like aggressively, like is in love with him, and he's like no, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I don't see anything crazy immoral about it, but some people hate it for that reason. So if that's not for you, I wouldn't watch it. Personally, I thought it was adorable. Number 22 is Josie the Tiger and the Fish, and I don't see a lot about this. I have a huge soft spot, obviously, for romance movies. I freaking loved this movie so much, and I just kind of watched it on a whim. I was like, that looks like some cute bullshit that I wouldn't like, but I was like, whatever, I have some time, put it on. I was sat. It was so good. Josie is disabled. She is in a wheelchair, and the guy, I'm bad with names. Like, I am really bad with names. I don't remember his name, but he becomes her caretaker, and she's very much like cynical, pessimistic, like very much angry at the world because she's in a wheelchair, which rightfully so, queen, like you have every right to be pissed off. He really just kind of like helps her to see the world from different views and like not let her limit herself. It's just really cute. Also, I feel like this one also made my eyes hot. Like, it's beautiful. Number 21 is Snow White with the red hair. This was also within the first 5 to 10 romances I ever watched, and I'm not gonna lie, I definitely need to rewatch it. I definitely need a refresher on it. It's basically just a fantasy-esque anime about a girl. She's like an herbalist or something. Basically, she catches the eye of the prince, who is so dreamy. I love Zen. I need to rewatch it because he is a literal dream. He's gorgeous, and it's literally his vibes, his aura, and the way he treats her. Oh my god. And the moments that are a little spicy, and I don't mean like spicy, but there's like one moment where I was like, whew, kind of hard to explain. It's just really good. I was sat. I binged this shit, and it's not short. I binged it in like fucking like 2 days. Don't get too excited though, because there is no season 2. You'll have to read the manga. I'm so sorry. I apologize. But even what they have given us, like what is out there in the world, is good enough for it to be this high on the list, because there are some anime I have on here that would be higher, but there's not enough. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I'm doing it based off of just what is available in the anime, not what is in the manga. So, number 20 is A Sign of Affection. Everybody knows A Sign of Affection. I feel like everybody has seen A Sign of Affection. It is incredible. It's about a girl. She's deaf, and it's just like her trying to navigate like love and the world, and the guy, he's super cool, sweet, like travels all over, and that's like stuff that she wants to do, but she feels like she can't because of her disability and blah 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 blah. But I will say this, I am like team the other guy. Like, if you've seen this, like, again, I suck at fucking names. Her name is Yuki and his name is Itsuomi. I remember that at least. There's another guy who's like her childhood friend. It's giving like the other man, whatever, like he's also in love with her, and I'm like team him. I really hate to be that guy, but I'm like team him. I'm like team the other guy so far. I know I need to read the manga and I need to consume more of the show before I can make an opinion, but I am so team him. Number 19 is Heaven Official's Blessing, and this shit is so good. I haven't read all the books and whatnot yet, but I don't even know how to explain this shit to you. I feel like even if I did Google it and come up with an explanation, it still wouldn't make fucking sense. I feel like you don't know until you know. You've got to watch it to like understand it. It is beautiful, and not just for the like romance aspect. Oh, also it is boys love, sorry. It is just beautiful, and not just for the romance aspect, but the whole entire like plot, the animation, the character designs in this show these are the most pretty men I've ever seen. Men this pretty should not exist. Well, yes, they should, so I can look at them. Number 18 is Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai, and I don't want to hear it. I love this shit. And Kira fucking agrees with me. Kira likes it too. That's gonna be my thing from now on. Kira likes it too, so. Oh. How do you feel about Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai?
I love it. Do people really not like it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure people hate it a lot.
When he's, spoiler, when he's standing on the fucking rooftop, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, pronouncing?
He's screaming. Yeah, he's announcing to the whole school that he loves her.
That he loves her.
I think I said that in the video, even though I said I wouldn't give any spoilers, so there is a spoiler. It's fine.
Yeah, there has to be in order to defend it, so.
Yeah, oh, true. Yeah,
it's beautiful.
The movie make you cry?
Yeah.
Okay, exactly. Thank you.
Why do people not like it? Why? Because she wears a fucking bunny suit for an episode? Like, is that why?
I don't know. It sounds fucked. In other people's defense, it does sound fucked.
I guess.
So, I understand that the concept is far-fetched, out there, whatever. I know, but when he's screaming that he loves her, and then they do there's the one bed trope, there's all this, the movie made me sob like I was dying. The movie made me sob like I was dying. I'm just like lumping those together, the show with the movie. Holy shit. I recommend this 110%. I feel like I can't talk a lot about what it's about without like giving it away, especially like the movie. So I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. If you haven't seen Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai, it sounds fucked. I know it sounds fucked. And I know there's a lot of people that don't like it. But just watch it and report back to me. And I all the Bunny Girl Senpai lovers, please, can you show this some love? Can we talk about it in the comments, please? Because I love this shit so much and nobody else does. Number 17 is Given, which is another BL. And when I tell you this shit is beautiful, it made my eyes hot. They have a band, whatever. One guy from the band finds out that there's another guy who can sing really good and he wants him in his band, blah, blah, blah. That guy has tons of trauma and shit and he just like kind of helps him deal with it. There's also a movie that's really good. Controversial, again, I understand. I will say trigger warning for the movie, some like essay that is pretty yikes. If you're keeping like the side stories, side characters away from it, their romance is so soul-crushing and beautiful and pure and just I love it. Number 16 is A Silent Voice. This movie is so good and so important, completely ignoring the romance aspect, which I do love and appreciate the romance aspect of it, but this is such an important movie and I think it showcases mental health and like sewer slide, whatever, actually pretty well. It also like touches on bullying really well, like growth, change, everything. It's really good. The MC bullies the female lead. He bullies her in, I want to say they're in like elementary school because she is deaf. And then later down the line, I think they're high school age. Later on, they reconnect. He tries to right his wrongs after struggling with his mental health a lot. He has like a lot of personal growth. I don't want to give a lot of it away, but he does have like a lot of personal growth. And then the end is just heavy and a lot. A lot of people told me that this made them bawl their eyes out. I'm kind of desensitized to the topic of, so I didn't really like bawl my eyes out or anything like that. Not gonna spoil the end, but yeah, it made my eyes hot a little bit. Didn't make me bawl my eyes out, but if you do want to feel something, highly recommend. Number 15 is Toradora. This is another one that's like you either love it or you hate it. I personally loved it. Even my son, I think he was like 4 at the time, like binge watched this with me because he just thought the female lead, the palm top tiger, she's really tiny, she's really cute. He just thought she was really cute and funny. Basically, like the MC and the female lead, they're very much different in a lot of ways, and they kind of like team up to help each other win their crush's affection, and they end up falling in love. It's really cute. Number 14 is a newer one that shot up so super freaking high on my list. 14 is Twilight Out of Focus. And this is a BL that follows like multiple different stories. And it's just like tooth-rottingly sweet and spicy and good. And I feel like I can't explain to you each individual story, but it all ties together and it's all just really fucking good. I actually had the manga for this series and hadn't gotten around to reading it yet, and then they just like dropped the anime and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna watch the anime. So I don't know if they covered all the material in the anime, but I'm still probably gonna go back and read the manga anyways because it is like immediately probably like my second favorite BL anime to ever exist. Number 13 is Blue Spring Ride, and Blue Spring Ride would be probably my number 2 or 3 if they had completed it, but it is just one season and there's tons of shit left in the manga that happens. I read after I finished the show, I read the whole manga in one day, and it is so good, but even what they have, I think it was okay, like where they left off. I don't think they really needed to make a second season. They could have, because I know it was super popular. It could be one of those situations where they were just trying to promote the manga by putting out one season of the anime. But if you are an anime only for this and you think it was like happily ever after at the end of the anime, absolutely the fuck not. You need to get on and read the manga. Not gonna spoil anything. It's another one of those that deals with like grief, and it's just like high school cute romance. They had like a crush on each other early on when they were younger, and he moved away, he comes back, and he's completely different than he was before, and it's because he went through all this stuff, blah blah blah. They reconnect, she still has feelings for him, and it's just so good. It is my favorite romance manga by far. But like I said, I am only going based off of what is available through the anime, and still, even it just counting like anime only, it would still be this high on my list. If the rest was animated, it would be top of the list. Number 12 is Sasuke and Miyano. I lied about Twilight Out of Focus. Sasuke and Miyano is my second favorite BL ever. It's just tooth-rotting, fluffy, cute gayness. I love both characters so much. Basically, like, both of them kind of have like a sexuality like crisis, kind of. They don't know if they're straight, don't know if they're gay, blah blah blah. The one boy loves to read BL, the other guy sees that he's reading BL and he starts to like give him BL, and they talk about BL, and it's like just super fucking cute fluffiness, and I'm obsessed. Number 11 is my favorite BL anime, and it is Dakaichi. And I know that this is a super controversial take, but when I first watched it, I didn't see it the way other people saw it, I guess. And I think it's because I have already previously read so much BL that I think that's kind of just how it translates to the screen. It kind of has like a Rivals-esque vibe to it. One of the guys is like an older, like veteran actor, and then this like cute, charming young actor comes in, and they have like beef, but they end up like falling in love. And I mean, that's pretty much the extent of it. Like, I just remember I binged this in one day again, and I was just obsessed. It is spicy. Like, they be doing things like frequently. Number 10, sadly, is Yona of the Dawn. If the whole thing was animated, again, this would be top 5 for me, but I have to go based off of simply what is animated, and all that is animated between Yona and Hawk is like tension, like romantic tension. So that's all I can really base it off of, which sucks because it is amazing, and I do have the whole entire manga series. I'm not caught up, but it is incredible. Some weirdness in there, yes, but basically they are childhood friends, and he's like, I don't even know what he is considered at this point, like he basically like protects her, whatever. She's a princess, and she only has eyes for her cousin. Yeah, I know. That's the only part that I'm like, fucking why? He's been in love with her since forever, and all he wants is her. She is his whole world. They go on an adventure, and it's just, my brain is starting to give way at this point. I've been talking about romance anime for so long now that I can't even form good sentences. Where was I? Yona of the Dawn is great, and there's a lot more to it than simply just like the romance aspect. Their whole adventure that they go on is really awesome, and the people they meet along the way, I love it. Number 9 is Origairu, or I don't even know what it's called, my teen romantic comedy snafu. I don't even know how you pronounce it, but like, I just recently watched this shit because people have been telling me to watch it since the beginning of time, because everyone has told me that I will like kin the MC very hard. I did kin him very hard, and I think he is one of the most incredible characters, like most like one of the, I can't talk. He's one of the best written characters, point blank period, in not even just in romance anime, but like in manga as a whole. It is basically high schoolers. They are in this club called the Service Club. He's like a huge pessimist, and one of the girls, she's very much like picture perfect, like stick up the ass, but she like feels like she has to be that way, and the other girl is just cute, bubbly sweetheart, and it turns into a love triangle. And just a lot of the like little side stories with the other more minor characters are good. The character development is actually insane. It's so good. The whole thing is just incredible. Like, if you haven't seen this, please go watch it. People were begging me to watch this show for the longest time, but I like to keep some in my back pocket, some really good ones in my back pocket, because I have seen like fucking everything. So I try to keep some real good ones in my back pocket, and I'm so glad I finally pulled that one out, because holy shit was it great. Zoomed right into my top 10. Number 8 is Kaguya-sama Love is War, and I went back and forth with which one I liked more, number 9 or number 8. I had to put Kaguya-sama Love is War above it, simply for the fact that this is one of the only anime that genuinely makes me laugh out loud, like fucking cackle. Like, this shit is so funny, and it is also one of the only anime where I will tell you, beg you, and plead you to watch the dub. Editing Romy here. This was just me rambling about why you should watch the dub instead of the sub, and I kept saying animator instead of commentator like a dipshit, but the commentator is really funny in English, and that's why you should. It is a romantic comedy. They're basically on the student council. The guy is the student council president, and the girl, she's just like stick up the ass rich girl, but she does have like her reasons, her traumatizing backstory, whatever. And he is like, comes from a poor family. I'm pretty sure he's on like a scholarship and shit. And they basically are at war to see who falls in love, or not even, they're in love from the rip. It's basically like who admits their feelings first. And holy shit, the side characters are fucking amazing. It's just so goddamn good. Like, if you want to laugh, and also it also like gives it was the first anime for a long time to give me that like giggling, kicking my feet, like can't wait to watch the next episode feeling. I hadn't felt that in like forever until I watched Sasuke and Miyano. Sasuke and Miyano kind of reawakened that feeling for me, and then Kaguya-sama Love is War like shot it to the moon. I was like, oh my god, this is what I love in a romance anime, the cute giggly kicking your feet like squealing type of anime. But it's also fucking hilarious. And in my opinion, it is like a pretty original concept, and like it's just the way it's one of those you've got to watch it to understand, but it is so good. Number 7 is I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. And holy shit, I know that sounds like what the fuck, but it's truly my favorite anime movie of all time, romance aside. It's just gut-wrenchingly beautiful. The boy, he's like very quiet, shy, reserved, no friends. The girl is very popular, bubbly. She is terminally ill, and he finds out about this, and he's the only one that knows. She wants to keep it a secret. They end up becoming good friends, and then more is like, it grows and grows. I don't want to give anything away, but it grows. And this shit had me wrecked on the floor, sobbing. Number 6 is a classic, and it is Maid-sama. Yes, I fucking love Maid-sama. I binged the hell out of this shit. I just love their dynamic. I love the enemies to lovers trope. It's not much explanation is needed. It is kind of just like a high school like romance thing, but she works at a maid cafe on the side for extra cash, and he finds out about it, and he's basically just obsessed with her and in love with her, and she's also in love with him, but she is a very like strong, independent woman and doesn't want to give in to her feelings, which is so fucking real. But he is an actual like dream. Like, he loves this. He would literally commit felonies for this woman. Like, he loves her so much. Number 5 is Horimiya, and this was the second or third romance anime that I ever watched, and it is so good. I will say the manga is better. I haven't watched Missing Pieces yet because I have seen the manga. I probably should watch Missing Pieces. But it just kind of makes me sad how much they rushed it in the anime. The anime still is good enough to be my number 5. Like, I'd stand by that. But I feel like Missing Pieces shouldn't exist. They should have just prolonged it a little bit. I don't know. I don't think they did the best job they possibly could have, but it was still really great. Again, if you live under a rock and you haven't seen Horimiya, it is like he has piercings, tattoos, whatever, outside of school, and like in school he's just shy and quiet and like doesn't say much, and she's like Miss Popular, great grades, all this stuff. Like it's just very much like mismatched like couple, and they fall in love. They get together pretty early on, if you like when the couple gets together pretty early on. Another one of my gripes is I'm not crazy about how they took care of the side stories within the anime opposed to the manga. I think the manga handles the little side relationships and more minor characters better, but as far as just Hori and Miyamura's relationship goes, I think they did a pretty good job on the anime. Number 4 is Nana, and I had to Google to see if this was considered a romance, and it is considered a romance, so it is new to my top 5 because I just watched Nana like, I don't know, was it like 6 months ago or something like that? It was another one of those anime that I was keeping in my back pocket for a rainy day. I knew it was amazing. I knew it was gonna love. I knew I was going to love it, so I didn't want to watch it yet, but I finally busted out Nana, and oh my god, was that good. It is so good. There's no real way to explain Nana without giving away the whole thing, but it's two girls who are very much like mismatched. One's in a band, and she's like, you know, quieter, more reserved, like rock chick, and the other girl is like bubbly, innocent, sweetheart, and they end up roommating together, and I ship the living shit out of them. They have some like relationships with dudes. It's very like tumultuous, and it's a lot. It is beautiful, and it did make me want to punch drywall, so there you go. Number 3 is Kami-sama Kiss, another classic. I can't help but love this shit so much. And Tomoe and Nanami are my favorite canon couple in all of anime. I know that'll be surprising to some people that my favorite isn't like from my number 1 favorite romance anime or whatever, but they are my favorite couple. It's just I'm a slut for that like soulmate type relationship shit, which is what they are. And again, I feel like this one needs no explanation, and I feel like it would be hard for me to explain anyways. If you haven't seen this shit, you live under a rock, and you need to go watch Kami-sama Kiss right now. I am definitely due for a rewatch of this. I feel like if I rewatched this show, it would make a lot of the problems I have in my life right now go away. Just melt away. Just melt away the stress and just melt right into Kami-sama Kiss, because this shit is just everything to me. Number 2, Plastic Memories. The most underrated romance, the most underrated anime. Nothing has made me fucking cry like this except for Attack on Titan, when one of my favorite characters died. Nothing has made me sob like this and contemplate life for fucking weeks. I was wrecked. Plastic Memories is a sci-fi romance that kind of takes place, I'm assuming it takes place in the future, because they have like robots that have like emotions and feelings and stuff, and they like are all over the place, like they help people and shit. So there's basically this agency that goes around and collects them when they're at the age of their lifespan, because yes, they have a lifespan. And one of the, what are they called, like Giftias or something like that? I can't even remember what the robots are called, but basically one of the robots works for this company that goes around and collects the ones that are at the end of their lifespans. And this new guy comes to work for this agency, and he works with the robot girl who's towards the end of her lifespan, and they start to fall in love, knowing that they aren't going to have forever with each other. So yes, he is in love with the robot is in love with him. It is traumatizing. I know it sounds weird, it sounds like a lot. Holy shit, I wanted to die afterwards. So yeah, anything that can make me feel that much rightfully belongs all the way at the top of the list. I love Plastic Memories. I will defend Plastic Memories into my absolute grave. And I will preach the Plastic Memories gospel and try to force anyone that I can to watch this shit. No, there's no dub. Watch it in fucking Japanese, please. I'm begging you. Number 1, Fruits Basket. Super basic opinion. I'm well aware of that. It's like everybody's favorite romance anime. and I think it deserves it. It was my very first romance anime, so there's also a nostalgia aspect to it for me. It is the romance anime that made me love romance. I know, like I said, I went on like a 50 anime binge after I watched this shit. Not 50, but like I probably watched like 40 anime the year after I watched Fruits Basket, because it's so good. I know I don't need to explain to you guys what Fruits Basket is about. If you haven't seen Fruits Basket, I don't know what to tell you, man. What are you doing with your life? I know grown-ass men who don't like romance anime who've watched Fruits Basket and who enjoy Fruits Basket. Fruits Basket is it. She is it. Yeah, so like when I finished it, I just remember feeling this like emptiness. I was like, like I could have watched it forever. For the rest of my life, I could have watched Fruits Basket. And it made me reflect a lot. And it was actually, I know this is going to sound like a lot, but this anime was kind of like a driving force to me leaving my shitty abusive relationship, because I was like, that's like what love looks like. And I know you're not supposed to base love off of movies and fiction and stuff like that, but I was like, it just helped me realize that like what I had was not love. I don't know why. I've watched like romance movies and shit before, and it just never dawned on me till I watched this anime for some reason that literally just I wasn't even receiving the bare minimum. So that's all I can really say about it. It's life-changing, and a lot of people will say this. They don't know what it is specifically about it, because it's really not my vibe, like, of anime, but there's just something that draws you to it, and there's something about it that just, like, does something to you. I cannot explain it, but it changed my heart, changed my outlook on things. I wish there were words to explain what Fruits Basket did to me, but it did something. Anyways, guys, that was a lot of talking. My mouth is dry. I'm gonna go chug a bottle of water. Those are my favorite anime. That's actually all the favorite anime. I can't even talk or think. That is all of the romance anime I have ever watched, and I just ranked them for you 1 through 50. This took a long time. My fucking back hurts. Yep, that means it's time to be done.